_sky. I should pop up. I changed my fucking name on that John like every 2 weeks for some reason. I don't know why. I can't come up with one cool ass name. Like Dashy. I used to watch his videos. He's funny, but he scream a lot. So fuck watching his video in the middle of the night if you got roommates and shit. You can't. It's too loud. Choke. Look at my man legs, bro. Fuck you, Obi-Wan. Why you do my man's like that? You shit got me hot. All you hear is tink, 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 tink. And he cut my man at the waist. Cut him at the waist. That means Maul ain't got no nuts and none of that shit now. Can't fuck no bitches. I can see why he really killed that nigga girl, bro. See why he killed Obi-Wan girl. If I can't fuck her, nobody can. Stab. Like, no, that's not what he said. He was like, if I don't have no dick, then you can't fuck either, bitch. Like, no, he was like, you won't be with the one you love. You can fuck with all these other bitches, but I killed the one you love, motherfucker. Don't disgrace me, buddy. What the fuck? Yeah. Obi-Wan cut his legs and his dick off and shit. Like, at first he had spider legs that he made with the Force out of trash, which is the dopest shit ever, if you ask me. How the fuck you gonna make functioning, working legs out of fucking trash? Like, he ain't even had, imagine if he had all the best parts in the galaxy and shit. Like, he'd have been unstoppable. But he made that shit work with his spider legs until his mother was like, nah, these motherfuckers is not working. I'm gonna make you some new ones. She made them Jones out of, she made them Jones out of old legs that he already had in the, with the Force and Night Sister magic. And then they looked different because his kneecaps was like inverted and shit. But then when he ran into the Death Watch, the Mandalorians, they gave him some new legs, and these are those legs had like feet, not this shit. This shit is different. Like this shit, I mean, he got feet, but they robotic. But the other ones had like feet that had boots on them and shit. This is the costume that he wears when I mean, it was on. Who else is carrying the fucking movie? Not Ray. What the fuck? Who else? Wait, come there for Ray? No offense to Daisy, but nobody went for fucking Ray. We went because Han Solo was in that bitch. He's like, Chewie, here we go again. Yeah, nigga, nostalgia. But like, they robbed us of that nostalgia by killing off Han, bro. And then Leia dies in real life, so they got to kill her off in the movie. Like, they had to, just give me an excuse, man. We need to write her out. Give me an excuse. She sacrificed her life for her son, I guess? Cool. Let's do that. Like, how the fuck you gonna give Kylo your remaining life force only for Kylo to die anyway? This shit makes no sense, bro. This shit don't make no sense. Then you have he was trying to kill the bitch Rey, and they made a love interest out of him and the woman he was trying to kill for 3 movies. That shit makes zero sense. It was so stupid, yo. It was so stupid. The first movie was alright because, you know, But once they killed Han off, I knew that shit was just gonna be downhill from there. And then when I heard of the big bad, not Palpatine, but fucking Supreme Leader Snoke. Snoke? So he snort coke? The fuck? What happened to his face? And then when we finally see him, the motherfucker can use Force Lightning, but isn't a Sith or a Jedi. Okay, so why the fuck are you training Kylo Ren in the dark side if you're not a fucking Sith or a Jedi? It don't make no sense. Who are you? Only for Kylo to just kill him? And then like, yeah, I'm the Supreme Leader now. Yeah, his lightsaber was the best though. I'm not even going front on that joint. That shit was hard. I did buy one, or a replica. That shit was hard as nails. You mean he was so strong in the Force when he cracked his lightsaber crystal, it made his fucking lightsaber unstable. Like lore like that is awesome as shit, but the execution was just, you know, fucking weird, man. It was weird. Then you have Rey and Kylo kill a bunch of fucking Praetorian guards. The same people who were supposedly guarding Palpatine, who also had the Force, they just didn't have lightsabers. And Rey and Kylo killed him. Definitely. Like I said, Darth Vader might have been able to do that, but we'll never know now, would we? Because Darth Vader just put his hand up like, I'm not getting shot today, motherfucker. Like, watch Rogue One again. That hallway scene, that shit was fire as hell. And we all knew we only went to go see this fucking movie because we want to see Vader. Who the fuck is Rogue One? Oh, that's the name of the ship? Okay, so who the fuck is all these people y'all introducing us to? Like, I know who Saw Gerrera is, but the rest of these motherfuckers, and then you put Donnie in the movie only for him to be some blind dude who may or may not have had the Force. I mean, he had some type of understanding of it, but maybe it's because he was blind. Maybe he had a little bit of Force sensitivity, I guess. They never, I mean, hold up, was he blind? I can't even remember his fucking name, and I know damn near everybody's name, and so that let you know Rogue One wasn't that. And then, you know, they had a CGI Leia in that John. She was young, and I understand, you know, but I don't know. Only for them to make another CGI version of Leia and have her defeating Luke in a lightsaber duel, which I mean, they were sparring, so I don't really have a problem with that. Yeah, once he took his mask off, mystery dead, nobody's scared, not intimidating. Who's this fucking emo? They call him Emo Vader. And I mean, it's kind of hypocritical because Vader was emo as shit. He ain't had no legs, no arms. You'd be fucking emo too. He was a fucking quadriplegic. But you know, at least he still brought balance to the Force. I don't like how he went about it, but it's not my story. Because, you know, I don't think all those younglings had to die in order for Vader to join Palpatine. It don't make no sense. Like, you didn't have to kill them, Anakin. You could have put them on a ship or something. Like, gave them to somebody else to raise? Somebody who wasn't a Jedi, per se? And just move the younglings to different planets in the star systems. Don't kill them. What the fuck is wrong with you, Anakin? That's the most emo shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, the Jedi did this. But what the fuck these younglings do? It don't make no sense. These younglings ain't do shit. They were children. They're fucking children. And that's the type of shit that Disney do. Oh, man. Like, I get you want us to think that Vader's a scumbag, but we would have thought that anyway if he, you know, like, all right, he didn't have to kill the children for us to associate Vader being a scumbag or just somebody who was good, who fell and shit. Got it, but he didn't have to slaughter the kids like that. That was very fucked up. That's very, very fucked up. And you motherfuckers actually got the nerve to call his lightsaber the Youngling Slayer 9000. Like, that shit's funny. Sick ass people in this world. That shit definitely wasn't funny. But you know, that was okay for George. George was like, yeah, we're just gonna have him murder these younglings. Action. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, George? What the fuck is this? Like, if you could tell them, like, no, don't change the story. I don't want to put this in. I don't want to put that in. And actually give Mace his purple lightsaber, then you could be like, you know what? This scene is actually very fucked up. I don't think we should film this at all. Or film it, but be like, it's distasteful. Don't put it in the movie. I mean, they implied it. They didn't show him murdering, but come on, bro. Implying some shit is the same thing as you fucking showing it. We know what we're getting out of it. We know what's going on. Yeah, it should be limits to shit like that. The fuck? And Anakin had a nerve to hold his head up high after doing that shit for 25 years after that? Like, man. And this is people's hero. Like, Mace wasn't the best fucking jet. Well, to me, he is. He saved a lot of lives during the Clone Wars. They were fighting against droids. He took on a fucking droid army by himself. He was doing his thing. Anything Anakin was doing, Mace was already capable of. That's why he tried to tell him, like, take a seat, young Skywalker, with your little emotional ass. Like, bro, you on the council. Why is you bitching? People had me on the council and making an master, man. That's like asking if everybody can take their turn with Padme and shit. Like, what the fuck? Oh, so, and then they gonna turn into a cuck and shit. Like, I saw you going to Padme's room, Obi-Wan, but we did nothing. It was tea and crimpets. Liar! You're trying to cuck me! Like, no, Anakin. I never do that. Liar! Yeah. I'm tripping, bro. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm drawing. Go to bed, man.
Death hungers, but it can be denied.
It's a death hungers, but it can be denied. That was hot. Whoops. Go to bed, man. Actually, I'm actually getting tired of this, man. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna just... You should, though. Then we could play. And I don't know how good you are, but shit, it wouldn't hurt to have you on my team and shit. And we could probably collab and do a video, and I'll put that shit on YouTube. I don't have anybody... And this is the closest we're going to get to a Maul game for himself, because they were coming out with one, and they scrapped it. But it would have had Darth Talon in it. I think it probably would have been in the future. And then, like, George was going to make Maul like the fucking godfather of his own crime syndicate and shit, and have Luke, Leia, and all everybody go at him now because Vader was gone. Like, you outlived Vader? What? That's fire as shit, bro. Maul that bull, bro. Maul's that bull.